Tesda sa lahat. Ito ang slogan ng Technical Education and Skills Development Authority o Tesda na sinimula ni Director General Secretary Isidro La Peña noong October 2018 matapos siyang inappoint ni Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Mga kababayan, ang slogan na ito ay nagsisilbing guiding principles ng TESDA sa pagpapatupad ng mandato nila na aktibong pagbibigay ng relevant, accessible, high quality, and efficient technical educations and skills development. At ngayong araw mga kababayan, isa na namang proyekto ng ahensya na tinaguriang 911 TESDA ang ilulunsad. Itong proyektong ito ay naglalayon ng mas malawak pang job opportunities para sa ating TESDA graduates. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po si Micaela Guerra ng Radio Television Malacanang na maghahatid sa inyo ng kaganapan dito sa launching ng 911 TESDA na pamumunuan ni Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte live dito sa TESDA Main Office at Taguig City. Maya-maya lang ay inaantabayanan na po natin ang pagdating ng ating Pangulo. Mga kababayan, kung makikita po ninyo sa aking paligid ay nandirito po ang ilan sa mga TESDA graduates and TESDA trainees natin. And of course, hindi mawawala ang ilan sa mga kawani ng TESDA na talaga namang full support sa ilo-launch na project ngayong araw. Inaasahan din po na sa pagdating ng ating Pangulo ay maririnig ang kanyang mensahe. Malalaman natin kung paano nga ba susuportahan ng pamahalaan ang proyektong ito ng TESDA. Pero bago ang lahat, alamin muna natin kung ano nga ba itong 911 TESDA. Sino-sino ang makakapag-benefit sa proyektong ito at ano ang layunin ng programang ito. With that, panoorin po natin ang aming naging panayam kay Secretary Isidro La Peña. Let's all watch this. Magandang araw po, Secretary Isidro La Peña.
Magandang araw sa iyo, Mika, at sa lahat ng tagapanood ng RTVM.
Secretary, ang araw na po na ito ngayon ay mahalaga dahil we will be launching another project under TESDA. It is called 911 TESDA. Pwede niyo po ba kaming bigyan ng quick overview kung tungkol saan po ang proyektong ito?
Mahalaga nga itong araw na ito dahil sa pag-ilaunch natin yung 911 TESDA at ito ay isang programa ng TESDA na magdadala ng serbisyo ng TESDA through do sa mga certified workers ng TESDA para sa mga pangangailangan ng mga kliyente, mga naghahanap ng mga iba-ibang serbisyo na kung minsan ay hinahanap kung saan-saan, pero actually dito sa 911 TESDA ay nasa fingertips lang nila. And it works both ways. Ito yung pangangailangan ng mga kliyente. At the same time, this gives a job opportunity sa ating mga certified workers, mga graduate ng TESDA.
Napakaganda po. It's like hitting two birds in one stone. Dalawa silang makakapag-benefit dito sa ating project. Sir, napakaganda po ng idea na ito. Can you share to us kung paano po tayo nag-come up dito sa 911 TESDA?
Yes, nangyari ito nung one day, ang mother ko na nasa Urdaneta City, 92 years old. Tinawagan ako na andirito ako sa Manila at sabi niya nangangailangan siya ng plumber para mag-ayos ng kanyang water closet. Hindi niya kayang ayusin, 92 years old. So ako naman, ang bilang anak, I have to look for a plumber para matulungan yung mother ko. So what I did was to call for my classmate in high school sa Urdaneta by the name of Engineer Johnny Sumait, and then I asked help from him para maghanap ng plumber. At yung aking classmate na yon naghanap na tumulong para magkaroon ng may makakatulong doon sa mother ko. So because of that, and then I thought of a way para yung assistance na ibibigay ko sa mother ko in the future, it will not go that yung cycle na it proved to be circuitous. Na pwede naman na by the technology that we have now, mapapabilis at hindi na kailangan pang maghanap ng ibang tao para yung serbisyo na kailangan ng isang kliyente ay dadating sa kanya. At nakikita naman natin yung serbisyo na ibibigay ng Grab. Well, that idea also when I thought of how to provide a service to my mother, na I thought of the Grab system na pag kailangan mo ng taxi, kailangan mo lang go to the apps ng Grab, and then i-ano mo yung pangangailangan mo, and yung pinakamalapit na taxi doon kung saan ka naroon, yun ang darating sa iyo, kaya mabilis. Ganon din yung principle behind itong 911 Tesda.
Tama po, it's just a one click away, lalo na ito yung pinaka-convenient po sa atin nowadays. Ito yung pinaka-convenient way natin, 'di ba? Sir, nabanggit po natin kanina na beneficial siya sa ating TESDA graduates and at the same time sa public. Ito pong TESDA 911 TESDA, paano po siya naging beneficial sa public aside from the fact na madali na lang siyang i-click? How about when it comes to security po and assurance?
Yeah. Beneficial in the sense that kung may kailangan ng publiko, what they will do is just to go to the apps and then tap yung apps na yan, and then go to the platform na nagpo-provide ng klase ng trabaho na yon, and then i-identify lang yung klase ng trabaho na kailangan niya, and then lalabas din doon. It will be a series of prompting ng doon sa system, and it will go to the kind of service as well as kung up to saan ano yung klase ng trabaho na kailangan mo, yung araw na kailangan mo siyang pumunta roon, pati yung oras, and then pati yung presyo kung magkano lalabas din doon. And then pag kumpleto na yung mga details, then you just submit yung iyong request for service booking. And then once na na-submit mo yon, then malalabas din doon na you have booked yung service na yon, and then you just wait for confirmation. And siguro in 2 to 3 minutes may lalabas na confirmation yan.
And it's really safer because certified trained workers itong ating mga TESDA graduates.
Yes, at saka because yung mga pagpipilian ay puro mga certified na mga TESDA workers, meron holders yan ng national certificate, kaya nakakasiguro sila na ang serbisyo na ibibigay ay maganda. At at the same time, security-wise, ito yung mga na-screen na ng mga personnel. At nakakasiguro din sila sa security dahil kasi ito yung mga tao na nag-graduate ng mga kurso na nagbibigay ng serbisyo at pangangalagaan nila yung kanilang mga pangalan, and they will take care of the services that they give because it's about their future, yung mga future na trabaho nila.
Lastly po, tanong ko lang po, when it comes naman to TESDA graduates, ano po yung kailangan nilang i-comply in order for them to avail or to be a part of 911 TESDA?
Well, first is kung nag-apply ka ng training sa TESDA, and then after training, you will be assessed, and when you assess, you pass the assessment, then you will be issued a national certificate. At ang isa naman ay kung ikaw ay you have been working on a certain skill or a qualification, then over the years you...
Please settle down now. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Ikaw ang Pangulo para sa pagbabago. Sawa na ang
Please take your seats.
bayan ko sa magnanakaw.
Tesda, as you all know, is a government agency mandated to manage and exercise national leadership in providing relevant, accessible, high-quality, and efficient technical, vocational education and training, or TVET. To realize this, Tesda continuously identified new programs and services that are responsive to the needs of the Filipino people. We are honored and thankful to have all of you today to witness and celebrate this new milestone. To formally open this event and present to you the latest 911 Tesda web-based program, may we call on our hardworking Director General, Secretary Isidro Cid La Peña.
Our President, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte, House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano, Senator Christopher Lorenzo Bongo, Secretary Ramon Lopez, Mayor Lino Cayetano, Secretary Martin Andanar, Tesda Board members, colleagues in government, our digital online service platform partners, other distinguished guests, our friends from the media, officers, men and women of Tesda, and of course my better half, Mrs. Rebecca La Peña, and my daughter, Nina La Peña. Ladies and gentlemen, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. I would like to thank our President, Mayor Rodi Roa Duterte, for joining us today. The entire Tesda family is honored to have your presence in this very significant event. I welcome you all here at Tesda. Thank you for joining us. Today signals the beginning of a landmark project of our agency. We will now officially launch and open to the public the web-based program called 911 Tesda. Sometime in March, I have been introducing in my talks the idea of 911 Tesda. And in May 2019, we forged a memorandum of understanding with some of the country's major digital online service platforms to realize this project. 911 is not a new concept. In Davao, for example, where the President and I come from, we have the Central 911 Emergency Response Center. This center was established when the President was then Mayor of Davao City. It is a very good and effective system where everyone has access to various emergency services when needed. In his recent State of the Nation address, the President stressed the importance of ease of doing business. People transacting with the government, whether in the context of business or enterprise, or seeking basic social services, should do so without difficulty. This is the principle behind our 911 Tesda program. We have to make our services simpler, more responsive, and more accessible. With 911 Tesda, utilizing advanced technology, our services will now be more efficient and effective. We know that almost everything is going digital. The services of skilled and certified construction workers, electricians, carpenters, plumbers, and the like are being offered online. We are now seeing more and more of these types of service providers. To support this growing sector, 911 Tesda will provide the need for skilled workers and technicians at any time of the day. With this platform, the holders of Tesda national certificates will be given opportunities for need-based or even permanent employment. This is true to our mission of ensuring jobs or livelihood opportunities after skills training. The national certificate holders can apply for 76 types of jobs or services that match with 75 TESDA courses. We highly encourage our certified TESDA graduates to voluntarily register in this program. At this point, I invite everyone to watch this video about 911 TESDA.
The government's vision to reduce poverty, facilitate ease of doing business, and prevent and lessen criminality and corruption, the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority developed the 911 TESDA. 911 TESDA is a web-based program that provides every Filipinos with reliable and readily available services, better employment opportunities for certified workers, and promotes ease of doing business by providing free and accessible online job skills matching. Initially, 911 TESDA is operational in Metro Manila and nearby provinces. It offers in-demand services courtesy of the partner digital or online service platforms. 911 TESDA can be easily accessed through the TESDA Connect app, available in Google Play Store. Serbisyo, trabaho, in 911 TESDA mo na! Go to www.911tesda.ph. Sa TESDA, abot lahat!
We have just seen that indeed 911 TESDA is an effective way of delivering the services of TESDA, matching and linking TESDA national certificate holders with prospective employers and clients in need of services. It is clearly a testament to the true meaning of TESDA, abot lahat. This is your TESDA, reaching out to everyone. This is TESDA at your fingertips, ready to help you with your basic needs. Serbisyo, trabaho, abot lahat. And now, please allow me to show you how to use our 911 TESDA online platform.
The TESDA app, powered by Bezuko, is a mobile-based application promoting TESDA's programs and services. One of these is the service is 911 TESDA. Upon clicking the 911 icon, this will lead to the splash screen. Click on the search here bar to start looking for a service. The secretary will now look for the desired service, the aircon cleaner, and will type in the location where he needs it. He will be now typing Taguig City, after which the system will now present the list of partners that match the criteria. He has chosen and has clicked on the Good Work logo. In the Good Work app, tap on the desired service category, and at this stage, we need to input the details of the booking. Specifically, the aircon cleaning for window type, when you want the service, and the preferred arrival time, which is 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Please note that the service cost is indicated at the lower part of the screen. By clicking the next button, the secretary will now type in the specific address where he needs the service.
At this point, may I request our President to please do the honor of launching this program by submitting this service booking. Sir, may I request you to tap the submit request bar to book your request for service. Thank you, Mr. President. You have just launched 911 Tesda.
Mga kaibigan, nakita po natin how fast and efficient 911 Tesda is. We all just witnessed this new, exciting, and challenging service delivery mode to be implemented by Tesda. At this point, to introduce our distinguished speaker, may we call on DTI Secretary Ramon M. Lopez.
Mga kababayan, ang minamahal nating Pangulo, minamahal sapagkat over 85% approval rating after 3 years. Si Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Kindly, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Magandang gabi pala. I have a prepared speech. This is how Tesda is important to Malacanang. Only 2 pages. And it ends with mabuhay tayong lahat. Now, let me just veer away for a moment, what a few minutes, to introduce to you the person at the helm of Tesda. Used to be si Mamunjong, but he ran for governor in Lanao de Luzon, but he lost. Sayang, he was also a worker of government. Kami hong lahat, kami dito, we occupy the honored place in this program, but we are all workers of government. And we serve the people, no one else. Si Sid La Peña was a young soldier then, and I was a prosecutor when he was assigned in Mindanao, particularly in Davao. He was the 431st company commander attached to the Metro Discom noon. They used to call the outfit Metro Discom. He earned his spurs in different assignments all over Mindanao. Si Sid kilala ko. And that is why I took him in. And as a matter of fact, if you'd notice, and do not be uncomfortable with it, because they are all retired military men. Ito si Sid went on to become deputy chief of police noon, and then eventually I got him as my chief of police for the longest time. At naging RD ka, Sid, no? Yes. Eventually, I had him assigned also as RD ng police, regional director ng PNP. Alam mo, I can vouch for all of them, Sid and the others. Hindi ko sila kilala since birth. I had the privilege of knowing them when I was already a mayor. And since I was in that office for the longest time, silang lahat dumaan sa Mindanao in various capacities and positions. Silang lahat from Lorenzana. They were just also battalion commanders then. Lahat yang sila. They either were assigned in the area of my city, or they were mga pulis karamihan. Itong lahat sila, including Sid, marami kasing takot. You know, ang iba sabi na nagpapalakas ako sa military para hindi ako makudita. You know, it was not the military or the police who elected me president. Taong bayan. And to this day, I am still wondering how I made it to this position. In others, I was not even given the Chinaman's chance to make it. But somehow God is a way of, alam mo, ang Diyos marunong eh. He balances everything. However unequal minsan ang buhay, life is never fair. You can be sure of that. Pero yung na-presidente ako, isa lang man tanong, sila Sid, Lorenzana, Del Rosario, si Mato, they were assigned in my area. I know them and they know me. Kaya nung panahon na gusto kong, during the almost second half, third, alam ko na mahirapan ako. I don't have anything against the bureaucracy. But there are things which I can avert, delay, or more of a, alam mo kasi ang bureaucracy, mahirap ka usapin. At yung mga direktor, magipagdebate pa sa iyo. Lalo na yung mga, and you know, I am in a hurry. Not because, one of the things that I really want is matapos na para, not so, parang pagod na ako. I'm still capable of doing the job, maybe, but pagod na ako. And especially, sadly, yung sinasabi ko na hindi ko mahabol ang korupsyon. Baski saan, puputok yan. And I think that every table in a national or local office, there's something to do with discretion. Diyan papasok ang korupsyon. Basta yung may discretion, he can sit on it, on the papers, he can delay it for any reason, and it gives rise to so many things, corollary to the delays, pera, minsan. Alam mo, wala naman talaga akong pera. Kilala ako nitong mga to. Sila yung mga pamilya nila. They know me. Hindi naman sa mahirap ako. But ordinaryo lang rin kasi akong empleyado. A little bit higher in the salary grade. Maybe by a few thousands. But I did not have the millions to finance a presidential campaign. But that is another story. It has something to do with the Supreme Court decision itong kay Grace. I have nothing against Grace. She's a wonderful woman. She's very courteous. Lahat na, but I simply disagreed with the Supreme Court ruling sa kaso niya. It's not because I did not want her to be president. She could have been, and she could have been also a very terrific government worker. Pero on a matter of principle, talagang sabi ko, ang Supreme Court mali sa paningin ko. But of course, as a lawyer and a government worker and a citizen of this republic, I have to acknowledge the supremacy of whatever judgment or decision the court may hand us down. Nung nanalo ako, tanong ako na, Panginoong Diyos, do not ever believe wala bang pare dito? May Diyos po ako. I just don't want to be saddled with religion. In a matter of a universal being there, beyond the clouds, elsewhere you look, saan, cannot be na walang Diyos. But it is not a religion that is tied to an organization or something which sometimes their ex cathedra or dogmas is simply not acceptable to my God-given common sense. Kaya mas noon pa talagang may away na ako sa pare, ganitong langaw na ito, utos man nila ito. Kanina pa yan, sunod na sunod sa akin. Naligo naman ako, yung mga buang. Well, anyway, I will not dwell on it. That is something which is it's either water under the bridge or in honor of my mother, I will just accept the things. Pero sabihin ko sa inyo, life is never fair. So, ganon. So, kinuha ko yan sila, Sid, Lorenzana. Lorenzana was almost a retired, semi-retired ex-military man who was working in Washington, D.C. And I had to call him about 4 times because sabi niya, hindi na siya, pati si Sid. Sabi niya, siguro, mayor kasi ang tawag sa akin. Hindi naman presidente. Mayor, pahinga na lang kami. Let the other guys have a crack at it. But for the reason that I wanted things to be done fast and correct, alam nila, dumaan sila sa akin eh. At one time or another, I had a chance to just also say my piece because for the longest time I was the I was the regional peace and order council in almost of the 23 years. So lahat ng dumaan ng Mindanao and Eastern Mindanao, dumaan talaga sa akin. Ako naman maya maghintay ka. Itong speech ko ang ihampas ko sa iyo. Well, we had an excellent rapport. Ako naman, basta military, baski sergeant, nag-sir ako, you'd notice that. Sir, when I address, lalo hindi ko kilala. But if I address you as Sid, ganon, bye-bye the first name, ibig sabihin, kilala ko yan. More than just maybe an acquaintance, even a friend. So sila yung kinuha ko ngayon. Because alam nila, hindi ako utos na hindi legal. Being a lawyer, a prosecutor before that, mayorship, at hindi ko sila ipapasuko. And mind you, sabi ko naman sa kanila, there was one time I got mad because of an anomaly dyan sa medicines na ghost delivery. I resigned in front of all of them. It was a command conference, tapos bullshit ko lang yung mga tao doon sa Nayong Pilipino for allowing the building of a structure na gambling casino. So nagalit ako because it would be located in the Nayong Filipino area, and I told them, ano ang kahulugan nitong gambling casino sa ating Nayong Filipino na kultura? So pagdating ko doon sa command conference, pinasa sa akin ni Dominguez yung, Dominguez is a very, was our valedictorian since kindergarten kami. Ako ang 75 lang. Hanggang dyan lang ako. But, I was the one, stricto yung buang na yan pera. So, nakalagay doon. So, nagalit ako. I said, you guys, if you cannot cover my back, I'm ready to go. I will step down tonight, now. Uwi na ako sa amin. The second time, yung nag-cabinet meeting kami, may nagalit rin ako. Kasi, corruption. Maraming cabinet members during my time na napaalis. Halos nga siguro isang buwan, isa, dalawa. Mga kaibigan ko yon ang tumulong sa akin. They gave money, time, energy, all. And in return, I am a man that has a strong sense of gratitude. And so, cabinet member, pag sinabi ko sa kanila, kilala ninyo ako. Kung kilala talaga ninyo ako, alam na ninyo. Alam na ninyo. Hindi na magle-lecture pa na. Napaka-corne kasi mag-lecture na matatanda. But yung along the way, maraming. So, sabi ko, dito na muna ako sa, because I'm running out of time. It's just around the corner. And before I know it, baka ako na rin ipakulong ng mga gago. Pero sigurado yan, it could not be graft and corruption. All the cabinet members would tell you, I do not allow papers, transactions involving money, especially public funds, na maghintay pa sila ng approval. Nothing of the sort. It begins and ends with the cabinet member. Purchases all, wala akong pa. Huwag mong dalhin sa table. Kaya masiguro ninyo, ang tinatanggap ko lang, pera ng gobyerno, sa totoo lang, 200,000. Napakaliit ho ng sweldo, if I may say so. Isa yun sa parang nagreklamo ako. Kasi dalawa ang pamilya ko. May number 1 ako, may number 2 ako. May number 1 ako, pamilya ni Inday, mga Zimmerman, at itong taga Bulacan. So yung 200 yan, hati yan. Pamilya ang bilangan hindi naman ang bunganga. So, it leaves me with nothing. And you can search wherever you want. Wala akong pinirmahan dyan sa an extra emoluments or allowance. Wala talaga. Kaya dyan lang ako sa ngayon, kung yayain mo ako, for I do not accept yung mga yaya ng lalaki, yung dinner, yung having coffee, o hindi ako sanay ng ganon. Hindi naman ginagawa namin probinsya yan But if you want to invite me, first, you must be a lady na walang sabit Pangatlo, may pera ka pambayad sa kinain natin. Na ngayon, kung hindi pa ako kumain at you set it an early hour, ang pakainin mo ito lahat sa likod ko. Lahat yan. Akala mo ganun lang yan. But when they begin to spread out, hindi mo makita. Pero pag mag-congregate na sila, pakainin mo, paski na palit-palit, mapuno yung restaurant. So, easily, mga 100, 200,000 ang gastos mo. Kung gusto mo akong imbitahin, kung medyo masama ang tingin ko sa iyo, ako na ang magyaya sa iyo. Pero in my office, whatever your position, it's 1 cup of rice was I'm saving sa rice natin kasi maraming Pilipino na walang kain. So 1 cup of rice, soup, pati ulam. It could be pork chop, kung gusto mo, it could be bangos. Yan lang. Sa maraming istorya, puro yabang na yan. Wala mo na, lalo na kung may babae, tigas ka, tigas dito. But anyway, that is how I glimpse of, totohanan yan ha. I'm sure marami kayong kilala sa dinapuan ito ng unggoy. Yung bago. Sa kakapasyal, pati yung bote na lang, be. Diretso ka na lang. With your permission. Hindi madali magsalita, lalo na matanda ka na. Nagda-dry ang, have you noticed that, you guys? Nagda-dry ang mouth mo. So, let's now go to the main topic, or why we are here. The age of innovation, or they used to call it invention, is already here. So much so that you have to keep on learning. Ang maghabol talaga, pati yung mga anak natin. Ako, frankly, ang cellphone ko yung ganon. Hindi talaga ako matutok. Itong mga babae, turuan nila ako. Yan, Mayor, pag-access. Pag nandyan, I could remember the methodology. Pero pagka bukas, makalimutan ko. Paano ka itong Pero halika nga, turuan mo ako. Sir, ganito yan. Tapos magtingin sa akin, alam ko ang in-action. Either this guy is talagang bobo na o ayon na one who refuses to learn. Kami yan. Kaya hindi ako marunong tama yung the request of Secretary La Peña. Tiga pindot lang ako. Pero kung sabihin mo magpunta ako ng mga application, honestly, wala akong alam yan. Dapat paggamitin mo ako, minsan ito totoo talaga. There's that danger. Si Bong, ng Senator Bongo. Pasalamat ka kaya. Tinuruan niya ako ng Viber, pero magpunta pa ako doon sa i-on ko. Minsan hindi nakalimutan ko, pero may mga listahan talaga yan. Mga kaibigan lang. So di marunong napindot ko kasi may babae na nagpadala ng birthday celebration niya. Yung gumaganon, ang tawag na lang, bumirang. Napindot ko, Jesus Maria Josep. Pagpindot ko, sumabog lahat. Pati sa asawa ko, sabi ko, kung wala yan, sabi ko, ano ba naman niya magpadala ng, ito naman, magselos ka ba sa aking katanda ko na? Wala. Yung iba na hindi ba tanda ang tingin sa akin, wala, no more. Mga taga, ganun ka, ganun. Wala tayong magawa. So, wala na akong girlfriend ngayon. Wala na talaga. Zero. Pati matanda na rin. Wala. There is always a time for everything. A time to be virile and a time to be just hardly. But if you are a friend of Pfizer, you can get the discount. Mahal yan po. Suppose 400. That 400 does not give you something like this. Hanggang dyan na lang yan. At huwag kang mag-isip ng problema. Kasi kagaya ko, kung mag-isip ako ng problema, no more. No revival yan. Diyan na, you wait. You have to work. Tsaka, kung nandiyan ka, kayong mga lalaki, puro mo tayo matatanda dito. You have to, the power of the mind must be there, nakafocus. Kasi, mga ganon yan eh. Ganon. Pag nawala ka na po, wala na, mapahiya ka na. Now, I'd like to say something about today's event. Itong, there's the gadget. It was invented by several brilliant men sa Silicon Valley. Started there. And today it is being used to benefit mankind. Ito, pagtulong sa ating mga kababayan. Ngayon, baski sa Davao, medyo kulang tayo ng skill kasi lahat pumunta doon sa Middle East eh. Kaya yung nagpapakaano ngayon, mga bagong building, they had to wait because some of them, the mga malalaki, and even SM, they go into forays sa Middle East to convince them to come home with a higher salary. Kasi itong paggawa nito, thank you. Paggawa nito, you need a master electrician. You cannot survive with a man on the tawagin mo, gawain mo, master carpenter. There's the architect, but there's the kapatas who sees to it that it's being followed. So, yung mga ganon, nawala. Itong second generation, as a matter of fact, sabihin ko kay Sid na yung kinuha ko siya from customs. I don't believe even for a moment the shit yan corrupt. Or else he would not be in the cabinet. Including yung lahat, si Faildon. Do you know Faildon was the one na nagpindot sa akin na merong cigarette stamps na fake at 5 bodega na with fake stamps. It was Faildon who was responsible for raising the revenue for 38 billion. Siya yun. Kakurap yun. Nilapitan na lang niya. Dominguez I think, went for 40. Tapos nakiusap sa akin ko, no. You go to the person concerned. You go to Dominguez. Tapos doon kayo magluhod. So, Dulay and Dominguez, then they went to me. Then sabi ko, well, I leave it to you to decide. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 38 billion. Kasi windfall. Actually, it was not. Hindi, wala naman sa budget yung, wala sa sources at traditional income natin. But, kaya sabihin ko lang sa inyo na kung bakit Paildon, pati si Sid nandito pa sa atin. Because they're really honest. And I can vouch for that. Walang hausaw itong mga tao na ito. Ano all of itong nandyan ngayon? Si Mato was a retired chief of staff. He was assigned in, ganon din, pinakiusapan ko. Halos lahat yan, ayaw. Yung ayaw, yun ang gusto ko. Pero kung mag-apply ka na attach is my resume, tapos doon, kung saan-saan nag-graduate, post-studies, Harvard, huwag mo akong bulahin po. Dito lang ako sa, or PMA graduates, you have to have a minimum of intelligence niya bago ka makapasok. But they are all good men of goodwill. So itong innovation na ito yung magaganda na maisip ninyo na makakatulong sa bayan. The next generation, dito pa rin sila kukuha sa atin. Almost aging lahat Japan, America, especially Europe. Kaya magyabang yung mga puti na yan. One day, they would run out of human being. Ang pinakagwapo, Pilipino na pati Pilipina. Wala, non-productive na yung mga yan. Parang bibidal na lang. So they would continue to look beyond their shores and look for sources of talents. Kaya sabi ko kay Sid, doon cabinet meeting, during his first cabinet meeting, sabi ko, Sid, because I'm working very hard dito sa mga komunista, lahat na nag-surrender may bahay yan. Kay Del Rosario yan. May kondo yan. Binibigyan ko ng kondo, binabayaran ko ng sweldo para mag-aral dyan sa Tesda. So they can have these skills, and if the jobs are not available here, in the next few years, they can always go out and seek employment somewhere. And they can be productive. So yan ang bakit ako nandito. I appreciate innovations. Just call it inventions. But since it applies to many things now, it's called innovation. There's one innovation that I really appreciate. And may I be allowed to say, salamat sa inyong lahat sa tulong ninyo sa Pilipinas. Problema, nakalimutan ko na tuloy yung salutations. So, balik na tayo, dito na tayo sa So, you listen, para hindi sabihin pagod na kayo. Just pretend. I know that you are eager to go home. Wala namang ulan. Yes, ma'am. House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano and his lovely wife. Dito. Si Mayor and si Lino. Sorry, di Taguig Mayor. Kailan kaya matapos ang dynasty ninyo? Well, you can ask the same question safely with me. Yung mayor, si Inday, the vice mayor, si Baste. Believe na ako ngayon, may haircut na. At walang ginawa yon sa buhay niya, kundi babae. Ngayon, he worries about the public interest, and that is I'm grateful to God na si Pulong, pero you can be very sure yung ano ito, si Inday, pati si Inday is okay yan, si Sebastian, si Pulong hindi ko na nakikita, papalit-palit ng partido. Inyo ngayon, bakit NPA na lang siya, mas mabuti pa. Trade and Industry Secretary Ramon Lopez and other members of the Cabinet. Tesda Director General Isidro La Peña and his mom, lovely wife. Kaibigan ko yan sila, ma'am, for the longest time. Senator Bongo. Ito, Batanggenyo to. Not really from Davao. Migrant na lang yan sila, kaya namin. If you are not a Maranao, if you are not a Maguindanao, Kagan, Sama, Tausog, if you do not speak the dialect and you are a Christian, you are not a Mindanaoan. You are a descendant of a migrant Christian. Yan ang sa the officials and employees of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, mabuhay kayong lahat. Other distinguished mga kababayan. Basahin na lang natin ito kay mag-uwi na tayo. Today's launching of 911 Tesda affirms this administration's strong commitment to open more doors of opportunities for our countrymen who are in need and are willing to engage in gainful employment and productive skill. Kayong mga NPA, gago kayo mga ulol, dito na kayo, mag-enroll kayo. I am pleased with the efforts of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority in making the undertaking possible. This initiative is just one of the innovative solutions that will bring technical vocational education and training, or TVET, graduates closer to the local labor market. I forgot to mention si Secretary Andanar. Tumindi ka para ito yung sinasabi nila na marami ang babae. Kasi pugi raw eh. I am confident that this program will significantly contribute to our efforts to provide livelihood opportunities that will enable our people to make a decent living, in the process empower them to contribute to our overall growth as a nation. This web-based project is definitely responsive to the growing demand for quality services in households, communities, and enterprises by harnessing the great potential of a digital online service providers. It is my hope that by providing efficient, dependable, and reliable means of job application, matching, and hiring, we will be able to promote ease in doing business and at the same time augment our workers' income and increase the demand for employment in automotive, electronics, transport, logistics, and other vital services. As we forge a strong network of services and job linkages in public and private technical vocational institutions, I am hopeful that our TVET students and graduates are all over the country will successfully land jobs that will best suit their skills and qualifications. Let me express my heartfelt gratitude to our industry partners who made 911 Tesda possible. May you continue working with government so we can attain our common goal of producing well-trained individuals will become agents of positive transformation in their respective sectors. It is just fitting that we launch this groundbreaking project as we also prepare to celebrate Tesda's milestone 25th anniversary next month. Panibagong speech to. May this inspire each of you to further enhance the quality of technical and vocational education in the country so we may open more doors of opportunities for the advancement of our fellow Filipinos. As I have said kanina, it ends with mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for your remarkable message. At this juncture, may we request our President to please remain on stage for a photo opportunity. The first group, we would like to call on Mayor Lino and Congresswoman Larney to join our guests upstage. We would like to call on Mrs. La Peña, Miss La Peña, and the Tesda board members. Please prepare the second batch. The executive committee. Okay, thank you very much. You may exit from the same way you went in. Please leave your bags and your cell phones when you come up on stage. Please prepare for the third batch. Please prepare. The Tesda regional directors and our digital online service platforms and the president of Bizuko. Thank you very much. You may now exit the stage. The third batch, the regional directors, DOSPs, and the president of Bizuko.
Kasalukuyan pong nagkakaroon ng photo opportunity ang ilan sa mga kawani ng Tesda at ilan sa mga government officials natin na nandirito sa Tesda, Taguig City kasama ang ating Pangulo. Ayan mga kababayan, talaga namang maging ang Pangulo po ay na-appreciate itong innovation na ginawa ng Tesda dahil marami umano ang kanilang matutulungan. Binigyang pagkilala din niya o in-appreciate din niya at acknowledge ang presence ng ilan sa mga government officials at cabinet secretary na nandirito, kagaya na lamang ni PCOO Secretary Martin Andanar, DTI Secretary Ramon Lopez, nandirito rin si House Speaker Alan Cayetano at Taguig City Mayor Lino Cayetano at marami pang iba. Sa kanyang naging mensahe kanina, hindi na wala ang mensahe ng Pangulo na iwasan ang droga at korupsyon dahil ito umano ang nagpapahirap sa ating bansa. Ayan mga kababayan, at ang kanyang naging mensahe naman patungkol dito sa 911 Tesda ay nagpahayag siya ng paghanga lalong-lalo na kay Secretary La Peña dahil umano sa magandang innovation at magandang ideya o strategy na kanyang napili upang makapaghatid serbisyo sa publiko. Dahil ika nga nang sabi ko kanina, it's like hitting two birds in one stone. Sa pamamagitan ng isang proyekto, dalawang panig ang nabibigyan o natutulungan ng Tesda. Ito ang Tesda graduates at ang publiko na nabibigyan ng serbisyo. Mga mamamayan, kanina po nakita natin kung paano ino-operate ang Tesda o 911 Tesda application. Napakadali at talagang very convenient po sa ating lahat. Kaya naman, muli hinihikayat po namin lahat ng Tesda graduates na mag-participate dito sa panibagong handog ng Tesda. Dahil ito po ay isa lamang sa mga steps ng pamahalaan upang tulungan tayong makapag-unlad at tulungan tayong makamit ang pagbabagong ating inaasam. Muli, ako po si Micaela Guerra ng Radio Television Malacanang. Mabuhay Pilipinas!
We request everyone to remain seated until after the President has left the program venue. Again, we request everyone to remain seated until after the President has left the program venue. Thank you.
Piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon. Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na magbago. Hawak kamay tayo para sa pagkasenso. Ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo Duterte, para sa tunay na pagbabago. Masdan mo ang paligid, talamak mga krimen.
Once again, the President of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Dapat nang mapigilan.